I can't believe that this is actually happening! Hey everyone, welcome to the Young Entertainment Specialists. I'm your host Garrett, and today I decided I want to talk about a really cool event that's taking place. The other day, Justin Timberlake announced that he is releasing a new album. That is a special treat. It is a rare occasion, and I think we are ready for something from him. Now, given we did get that single from Trolls, Can't Stop the Feeling, and that was a pretty fun song. But when Justin Timberlake creates an album, it's so precise and it's so well done, given he works with amazing producers like Pharrell Williams and Timbaland and a couple of other people. So in preparation for this album that's going to come out, I decided I'm going to review every album that Justin Timberlake has ever made. And as you can see, we are starting with Justified. This was an album that came out in 2002, and to be honest, when I was that age, I was 11 or 12 years old, and I was still a little bittersweet that NSYNC had broken up, and I thought that this was just kind of a dumb direction for Justin to make, and it wasn't until several years later I started getting okay with the idea, and I think it was, probably 2006, right before his next album came out, that I started paying attention to this album in particular, because I think my uncle had given me this album, and I listened to it because it happened to be on my iPod mix. It kind of just got downloaded in there somehow, and I remember really liking the songs on this album. While I can't talk about every single song on this album, I do have three I would like to mention real quick. So the song Senorita is actually the first track on here, and this is really a shocker as far as Justin Timberlake is concerned. Even now, I feel like he wouldn't make a song exactly like this one. The fun part with this song is that Justin does one of those audience call-out things in the song. He doesn't just do it in the concerts that he would do it to. I'm sure he would do it in the concerts, but in the song, he goes, "It feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you?" And then the girls sing, "I don't know what you think about really leaving with you." You know, that part, it's really, really fun. One of the more ballad-oriented songs that I think is really good and probably a little underrated, it's called Take It From Here. It's one of the really good, just chill songs you could probably listen to in the car. And of course, it would be really hard to talk about this album without talking about his hit, Cry Me a River. As I mentioned earlier, it took me a while to get used to and adjusted to Justin's solo take on music, and I remember listening to this song on the radio when I was really young, and I had always like a grunt on my face. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, the more you listen to it, because it's not a standard pop song. It's slower. It's not something that you would expect to be on a hit radio station. But he pulls it off really well. Timbaland's beats in the back, Timbaland's vocals in the back, all the beatboxing sounds. Yeah, you know, all that good stuff. It's something that I guess we just weren't used to, and it grew on me. It's really... You did good, man. I'm glad I came around. I'm really glad I did. Let's not waste too much time. Let's get into the ratings for Justified. For production, 100%. Creativity, 96%. Expression and lyrics, 90%. And the overall vibe of the album gets a yeah. This is definitely a recommendable album. I enjoy listening to these songs from time to time, and I'm excited to continue reviewing the rest of these albums. I'll hopefully be getting one of these reviews once a week before the release of his album on February 2nd, and then he has his Super Bowl performance on February 5th. So there's a lot going for him. 2018 might be a good year for him to release just a lot of good music. I think we're going to be in store for some interesting surprises. Trust me on that one. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, click right here to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment that'll make you say yes. I have more of these album reviews coming out. Let me know in the comments below, which album do you think is the best? Or maybe if you want to wait for all of my reviews of Justin's albums, then maybe we can have that discussion then. But let me know, what's your favorite song on this album?